Mages are core heroes that bring variable damage to the team, and that is why a team with mages win 50% more matches than a team without them. Yes, that's how powerful they are. They might be slow and clumsy sometimes, but let me give you some insights. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video I will give you some tips on solo queue with mages heroes and also answer some of your questions regarding them. For example, if mages need a buff, should mages get the kill? What type of build do you need for the burst? And also explain what you should do if the enemies build Athena's shield or radiant armor. As you guys know, this video has redeem codes, and I want to congratulate the winners of our previous video. Thank you for participating. And similarly, this video will have hidden codes too. Find it from the video and redeem it at Kazukiofficialstore.com, and your diamonds will be delivered instantly. The gameplay that you are watching right now is of a top rank Kagura player, and this also shows the value of a one good player in your team. And first, I want to talk about the positioning. You will be able to see that since there are 4 of the enemies around, she is not engaging directly with the enemies. She is also making sure that her attacks poke the enemies while she stays behind the tanks. As a mage, she knows that she is vulnerable to the enemy hero, and no matter how much damage she can deal, she can be taken down very easily if not played carefully. Now the question arises, should a mage secure kills? And for that question, I want to give you guys the straight and simple answer. That is, yes, a mage should secure kills. And moreover, if you are using a mage, you should try hard to get the kill for your own advantage. This matters because you are going solo, and at the same time you might not be able to depend on your team to be with you to complete your objective. So I would highly suggest you to push for the elimination. After that, I want to talk about the rotation. Most mages, being a mid laner, can effectively go to the experience or the gold lane. Not only the distance to the particular lane is short, but also mages like Eve have the advantage of zoning the enemy out. So you can say rotation is a big key to being effective in ganks and putting pressure in a particular lane. I know playing mages might not sound cool as playing the assassin roles, but from my perspective, it's not about being cool or getting the most limelight. It's more about being adjusted to any role and still being effective in getting the numbers. Playing mages also make you get insight into those heroes, like how vulnerable they are, their weak and their strong points, when to attack them, and also when you can gain particular advantage when that particular hero is on the team. Getting on to the next point. Does mages need a buff? An answer to that will both be yes and no. You see, nowadays mages are not being played as a jungler, and according to the rule, junglers should be the ones taking the buff as they need it for the farm. But now if the situation comes in the favor of your team and you guys are getting the upper hand in the battle, you should get the enemy buff to be more useful. Heroes like Chang'e can steal the buff using the ultimate from afar. And if you like annoying the enemies, you can strategize against the enemies using Chang'e. If you're looking for 100% safe and secure diamonds, Kazuki Official Store is here to fulfill your need. We are trusted by more than 100k mlbb players from India, Philippines and Europe. Do visit our website and browse between various packs. Let us discuss what heroes you should prioritize. You might see the majority of the heroes deal physical damage to the enemies, and that can be easily countered using physical defenses. Now to counter the physical defense, you just need magic damage to be dealt against those heroes, because they don't have a magic defense. It forces the enemies to defend using the magic defense and balance the damages. Easy, right? So what heroes should a mage prioritize? And the answer to this depends on the hero you are using. As mages like Valir, Chang'e and Eve are usually poke based heroes, and heroes like Kagura, Eudora, Lunox and Kadita are more inclined towards burst damages. You will mostly pick a mage to counter the enemy MM or mage heroes in the draft pick. And if you are using the burst damage heroes, make sure you prioritize their mage and the MM. And if you are using poke damage heroes, make sure you annoy the enemy tanks, fighters and assassin using your poke skill. For example, you can take Valir's second skill. As we are talking about the mage heroes, I also have some tips regarding the mage builds. Mostly when I use burst damage mages, I go for the lightning truncheon and cloak of destiny combo for the early burst damage. The burst damage can be easily countered using Athena's shield, so I combo the magic builds with the divine glaive item. And for the poke damage mages, I use the Ice Queen wand and glowing wand combo. This combo can be countered with the radiant armor, but if you pair Ice Queen and glowing wand with the genius wand, you will be able to counter it too. Role switching. Different players coming from different roles might also find this last tip very useful. Even if you are new to the role, many of the mages are similar to the heroes of different roles. The main difference will be that you can deal damage from a distant range. If you are switching from the MM role, then you will be able to adapt to this role quite nicely. If you prefer strong crowd control heroes, Aurora, Luoi, Eudora and Vexana is good to go for you, because these heroes can exert maximum damage to your enemies with easy one burst shot damage. And if you like to annoy the enemies with your skills, you can use Jask, Valentina, Vale, Nana or even Harley. I promise you, you are going to enjoy the fun with these heroes. If you desire quick skill spamming abilities with high damage, you can go for Harith, Cyclops, Selena or Valir. Currently, if you ask me, then some of the meta mages are Eve, Kadita, Valentina, Xavier, Farsa, Lunox, Alice and Kagura. You can choose other mages too if you are really good with the heroes. I hope you found this video helpful for you guys. And before ending this video, I want to give a big shout out to Kato 2.0, Ayuna, Shane Oruklo, Midam Megu and you.
Legendary! Battle spell is ready. Your team.
Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.
An enemy has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Legendary! Your team destroyed a turret! Double kill!